I love it here. I love it here. Your excuses are costing you your future. Run it back. If you need me to say that again, I will gladly say it again. Your excuses are costing you your future. Okay? We do not have infinite time on this earth. We all have an expiration date of when we will, in fact, leave this earth. Okay. None of us are immortal. And there's a guarantee that we are going to die, right? So, why are we making excuses and not doing the thing that we know we should do? Why are we procrastinating and not doing the thing when we know we want better? Why are we not doing the thing? Why are we not being disciplined? Why are we watching everyone else win and everyone else have these magnificent lives when we can have the exact same thing, but we're choosing to not do the thing to get us there? Why are we doing that? Why are we not holding ourselves accountable? Okay. Why are we not loving ourselves enough to give ourselves our dream lives? Okay. These are hard conversations that we have to have with ourselves, but the conversations need to be had so that we can overcome these obstacles and these hurdles. These conversations need to be had. We cannot just skip these conversations and think that we're going to have our dream life when we are not addressing the problems, right? When we are not being real with ourselves. So the excuses are holding you back. The excuses are the reason why you can't get to the first step, right? Because you're having the excuses. You're saying, oh, well, maybe tomorrow, or she can do that, or he can do that, but I'm just not good enough. What is it about me that makes me special? It makes my light glow. The fact that you were born and you were born with that thing that God gave you, that gift, the fact that you were born with the thing, that thing, only you know that thing, that thing, that thing, only you know. That's what makes you special. That's what sets you apart. That is why you are going to win. You got to get up out of the excuses first and foremost, okay, baby? Because we can't have win and we can't have excuses in the same sentence. Okay? So you have to make the decision that I am no longer going to be a procrastinator. I am no longer going to make excuses for myself. Yes, I may fall. I may go through things and I may knock over the obstacles sometimes, but I am not going to be a quitter and I am not going to give up, even if I have to start all the way over from scratch, all the way over from start. Okay. So we've got to get clear on what is holding us back. What is the excuse? What are the limiting beliefs that you are letting control your life and direct and guide your path? What is that? We have to get clear on what the thing is, right? And then we have to address it. We have to stare it right in its face, right? We have to stare the thing right in its face and we have to tell the thing, I am tougher, right? No matter what I thought, I am tougher and I believe and I can, right? I can do it. For instance, right? Just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, because I'm growing my community here, which I'm so grateful for. And I love each and every one of you, right? So I want to be real with you guys and I want to be real and let you guys know the obstacles and the hurdles that I have had to overcome in order for me to be here. A big disbelief that I have lived with for a lot of my childhood and all of my adulthood, right? A big disbelief that I have had is that my voice is not pretty enough. My voice is not as beautiful as the other women, or my songs, my music is not as good enough as the other women. And guess where this belief stemmed from? It stemmed from my childhood. It stemmed from, so if you've been watching my channel, you know that my sister and I, we grew up in show business, and we were always in the entertainment business as children, and we were just always, we always needed to perform, be somewhere, and be judged by our performance and if we were good enough, etc. So my mother put us in a very close relationship with this individual who felt it was her duty to always tell me how I wasn't good enough, right? To always tell me how I wasn't good enough. And I believe that my mom was so desperate for us to become these big entertainers and so desperate for, I would say, money, right? Like, mom, I love you. If you're ever watching this, like, I don't hold anything against you, but that truly did a number on me as a child and into an adult, right? So this lady, we're gonna call her Shelly, right? We're gonna call her Shelly. So Shelly always felt like it was her duty to tell me about how I wasn't good enough. Oh, she's not hitting the note. She needs to do this, or she's too frail and she needs to dance more, or she just needs to be more personable. She always felt like it was her duty to make me feel like I wasn't good enough with my music, with my voice, with how I showed up. And I was such a young girl that I took those beliefs on as I went into my childhood, into an adult, and I literally lived with those crushing beliefs for a long part of my life, right? No. Once I started to do the inner work and I started to notice that, okay, my mental health really isn't where I would like it to be, and I have a lot of work that I need to do. Once I started to uncover these deep seated beliefs that I had within myself, I started to realize that this was an opinion of someone else, and I allowed her opinion to become a part of me, right? I allowed her opinion to be the baseline of what I base my dreams and my reality of myself to be. And me becoming a successful singer and my music touching all individuals all over the world, right? This has always been a dream of mine as a child, okay? So the fact that I let this lady, this Shelly girl, right? Who is Shelly to tell me where my future is headed? I allowed her into my thoughts, right? I allowed her into what I believe to be about myself, because if Shelly would have never came along in my life, I would have never had these beliefs within myself, because they would have never been planted there in the first place, right? So my point where I am getting to is we all have these beliefs, right? We all have these things. Unfortunately, in life, we all go through experiences, and that's just something that we cannot change, right? We all go through experiences, and we have people who we interact with who may not be the most loving and supportive of our growth, right? They may not be that fostering environment that you wish you had as a child or as an adult, etc., right? It is your duty to address these beliefs. Okay. The reason why you have these thoughts that you can live this awesome magnitude of a dream, right? In your reality is because it's possible for you. It's possible. You have the feeling for a reason, right? So it is your responsibility to address why you have these limiting beliefs, right? Because it's possible for you. You need to know that it's possible. And if there is something standing in your way, you need to look it in the mirror and address the thing, address the feeling, right? Address the person, whatever you have to do, write a letter, dig deep. You have to address the thing in order to overcome it. You have to address it. You have to feel the feeling, and you have to tell yourself that I was just a child. I was just a child, right? I didn't know. I don't know why I took on these limiting beliefs, and I did, but now it's my choice to change them. You have to tell yourself and you have to deal with it, okay? If you do not deal with it, you will not get through it, okay? You have to deal with it. We all have to do it. Don't feel alone. I've had to do it with so many different things in my life, but the most important part is that we're doing it, right? The most important part is that we're doing it. We're getting through the thing, right? And we're getting over the thing, right? And then we're eliminating the thing, because once we address it, we don't have the issue anymore, right? The issue is done. The issue is gone. Poof, be gone. It's like you were never there. I forgive, but I would never forget. But we're not going to let this be an obstacle in our reality, right? We're not going to let this be an obstacle any longer, or the reason, right? Or our excuse as to why we are not doing what we need to do. No more excuses. No more excuses. Okay? No more excuses for yourself. No more excuses. You have got to do the thing. You have got to address the thing. Like there's no other way to put it. And only you can do that, right? So whatever you have to do to get over the thing, it's your responsibility to do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. And all your favorite influencers, entertainers, if you think they don't deal with stuff, then you have another thing that you need to be worried about because we are all human, right? We are all human. We all have limiting beliefs at times. We all have insecurities that we have to address at times, right? And that's what makes us human. If you don't have the nervous feelings at times, then I don't think you're human, right? We are human. We naturally feel things. We naturally go through things. We constantly need to keep ourselves on track, okay? We constantly need to keep ourselves on track and we need to address, take stock. What are you accepting for your reality? Are you making excuses for yourself? Are you getting to the thing, right? Like, are you doing the work? Are you doing what you need to do to get you where you need to be, right? Stop making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses. Okay? If I can do it, if your favorite influencers and entertainers can do it, then so can you. Okay? I believe in you. I love you. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please feel free to like this video, comment below what you are working on, and if you are overcoming anything. We all need the inspiration, and I would love to have a conversation with you in the comments below. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next one.